So you actually touched on a really interesting point there right at the end with the OCC. And I'm just curious, how do you see regulations kind of shaping outside of just validating the models themselves?
Right. So if you look at the general SR 11.7 guidelines, right, the model risk management guidelines mandate validation of the models, monitoring of models continuously, or at least periodic like generation of reports around the models. So banks and financial services companies have been doing them for a number of years on a lot of quantitative models, right? The shift that we are seeing is as they adopt machine learning and deep learning models, they don't have the right tools because these models are very different artifacts. They are not explainable inherently. You cannot look at their code, and then they work in a different manner. And so that's where we are seeing the need emerge for a new kind of tools to help them mitigate the risks around these models and from monitoring them as well as validating them.
Okay, yeah, that's certainly interesting. And I guess as a part of that, I mean, would you say that explainability is really a requirement as part of monitoring? And if so,
Yeah.
what's the benefit of that?
Absolutely. We are actually big believers in explainability. The foundation of the product actually is built on explainability. That's why our monitoring product is actually so superior because it tells you what's happening, but also why that is happening. So a lot of model monitoring, pure play model monitoring tools do not capture the why. And we actually have built the why into the product from a foundation level. So you can not only get what's going on with your models, but why that's happening. And that's where explainability plays a key role in monitoring.
Yeah, okay, very very interesting, and definitely thank you again for taking the time to present today. Again, very interesting.